And it also, the article also said, I'm just going by articles that we saw online, that this thing is happening this quickly. But basically what they're saying is that he was released. He would not take any, he wouldn't take any, what do they call that when you go to AA or something like that?
Any classes for
Exactly.
Oh, I never been to AA, not yet.
Well, whatever. Basically, he wasn't taking any of the requirements to be
You said to release from
recovered,
parole.
to be,
Any
yeah.
parole
So they
any
would have
classes
gave him
to release
parole.
from parole.
So
It
here's the
was
big deal.
sexual,
They would
right?
have,
They were like sexual classes, some
right.
right. So something like that, yeah.
So, instead of going there and saying, hey, yeah, I want to get out a little early. If I take these classes, maybe I don't have to serve the full term of the 10 years. I could get out in 3. But basically he stood up for himself, said, I'm not going to do it because I'm innocent. And he was holding on to his innocence. And now he has been proven innocent.
By
I'm amazed.
by the court, by the Supreme Court
By the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania.
of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Let
So
me pull up a little bit.
you know why they're saying due to the fact that he I mean, I'm not sure what that girl, remember the one that actually sued him? Well, during that against the civil suit, they said that, okay, if you come in and you testify, you won't be charged with whatever you say. So that's why they're saying that they overturned it due to the fact that they used that in his court. So they actually like kind of messed him up a little bit. See, it's all, I mean, you got to have good lawyers. Money talks, that's the way it works.
That's true. That's true.
So
I don't know. This is by USA Today. This is the actual article of USA Today. Bill Cosby released from prison after sexual assault conviction overturned by PA Supreme Court. I'll go ahead and put the link down in the description after we're done with the video, after we're done with this piece of news, but I just wanted to let everybody know this man has been freed. So however you feel about Bill Cosby, it was, with everybody getting this, everybody was under conviction, I think, of sexual assault come 2019 and 20. It was just building and building and building. I mean, you saw politicians, you saw everybody, but I think this is going to overturn a lot of their cases if, in fact, they were able to make this hold up in court. What happens to the evidence that put him into jail? I mean, what is that, all thrown away?
Yeah, but that's what they said. They said that when he confessed to that, I guess it was a civil suit by that one girl, all that stuff that he said, the district attorney from Pennsylvania said, okay, if you testify, no matter what you say would never be used against you and you will not go to jail. And that's why they're saying they overturned it due to the fact that they used that evidence in his court. So, and now he can't even be retried because the Supreme Court said,
yeah, what do they call that? Double jeopardy?
Double jeopardy. So they're saying that he can't even be retried. So, man, I don't know.
Let me ask you this: if you got convicted for something, and then now released from something, and now you can't be tried for it again, so does that mean you could go and commit the same crime?
No, because that's a different crime again, not the same crime. Okay. All
right. Well, then they can't use this evidence against him if it happens again. That's what it means. So if in fact he ever gets, if anybody else comes forward.
No, this evidence can never be used again.
That's what I'm saying. But if in fact he would say, hey man, I'm out and I'm going to be me. And, he goes out and he does something again wrong, then, you know what I mean?
I mean, the guy's like 83, 85, something like that, right? He's way up there.
How old is he? Oh man, how old is Bill Cosby?
He's like 83, 85, something like that, dude. He's old. He's not, he can't. Even if he wanted to commit a crime, he couldn't.
83 years old. 83 years old.
Yeah.
So, and he's been in there 2 years already. So he went through 2 years, 81, 82. So 81 and 82.
like, when, I mean, money talks. I mean, just to say this thing came out of air or whatever, I mean, he just had really good attorneys that paid some people a little bit on the side. Now,
So
that's my
who bring?
opinion. Not that it actually happened. That's just my opinion. But
Okay.
it's like how it is. I mean, we're from Chicago.
No, I don't know how it is. I never got convicted like that. Do you know how it is?
Well, no.
It sounds like you're hiding something. What did you do?
Well, due to the fact that the
You
people
know
on
how
the
it is.
right told me to go to the
Hey,
left,
hey.
I was so confused.
Sometimes you like men. You know how it is.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Oh, that's so stupid. All right.
Guys
But
walking
let
down
me
the
ask
street
you,
with a hey, guys walking down
what
the
do you
street with a rose. He's looking for a guy.
now when you when you first went out, when you first heard this news, did you believe it?
Well, no, at first I was like, what? Because I didn't think it was only from 3 to 10. I thought he got more than 10 to something. So I was like, what the heck? 3 to 10. Then he was out. Then I'm thinking, how the hell he get out? He already got convicted, you have to go through. But I mean, like you say, if you got the money and the lawyers, I mean, hey, you're gonna get out. Most of the people get out.
Right.
somebody, you're out. That's how it is. It's who you know, how much money you have in this world.
So
And
basically the rich and powerful get free.
yeah, usually works like that. Dude, I got a ticket for laughing at a cop. Come on.
I can't believe that. Tell that story.
No, you tell it because I was mad, so I really don't remember it.
Okay, so basically we were coming out of an arcade. Heck, I was 18, you're 19. We're driving out of the arcade. We're leaving the parking lot, making a right turn.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we pull out and we're driving. So we're driving along, and the cop came past us like this, and then we came like this, and now all of a sudden we're driving along. The cop's in front or here, and then Vic's driving, and I'm like, hey man, why don't you slow down, man? You don't want to pass that cop. Because I didn't want it was as if we had donuts in the car all the time. We got pulled over for some dumbest things, man. But anyway, so we're driving along. Then all of a sudden, I said, "Don't pass the cop." Vic looks, oh man, well I'm going to do the speed limit, and I said, I don't care. Don't pass the cop. Oh no, I'm gonna. So he goes in the left lane and he starts to go the speed limit. And of course, the cop's slowing down. Why? I don't know. Oh, we were coming up to tracks and we came over. And then all of a sudden, he's passing the cop. And I'm going, no, don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm like this. All of a sudden, we get past. Next thing you know, cop gets behind us. So Vic goes over in the other lane. Boom. There goes the cop behind us. And I'm thinking to myself, oh man, here we go. Some junk right now, not today. We drive for about what, 3 or 4 miles at least 3 or 4 miles. And then all of a sudden he turns his cherries up. I'm like, oh man. So we pull over. Next thing I know, this guy jumps out. He goes and meets the cop. Or no, the cop came over on my side. Make sure we didn't have any weapons or whatever. Of course, yeah, we always have weapons. So whatever. Then all of a sudden he tells Vic to come on out. Vic gets out, has his license and everything. And then all of a sudden he goes to the back of the car and I hear, next thing I know, Vic's coming back. He's got tears in his eyes. He goes, he's giving me a ticket. I said, for what? He said, for laughing at him. I said, I started to roll, man. I was like, because it sounded so ridiculous. I didn't believe him. I thought he was messing with me. And then all of a sudden it was true. The cop, what did he tell you? You go to this because I
I go to
couldn't
him,
hear.
I
All I
said,
heard was,
excuse me. He goes, give me your license for what? Because for laughing at me. I wasn't laughing at you. He goes, yes, you were. I'm like, no, hell no, I wasn't. Well, I didn't say I said a word, but I was I said, no, you're crazy. I'm going to get a ticket for laughing at you. I'm like, oh my God. And I come in and that's when Ray goes, what happened? Because he's going to give me a ticket for what? For laughing at it. He started laughing. I said, shut up. He's going to give me another one.
And then he did. He ended up giving you a ticket for. No, he didn't give it to you for laughing.
He
Oh
gave me
no!
a
Then
ticket for not yielding at a private driveway.
yeah,
We
but
were on the freaking highway.
But what did he say he was going to do to you? Like what he was going to do? He said he was going to hit you from behind.
Yeah, I was going to hit you from behind and give you all kind of tickets. I was like, what the hell? Shit, my car would have broke. If you didn't hit me, that thing was $300 worth of car right there.
He pulled us over for laughing. So then, now you had to go to court.
Yeah, and
you did the my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, I did my cousin Vinny. Like, okay, so I said, well, I have no lawyer, so I'll protect myself. I'm my own lawyer. So he said, do you want to go to have like a little court, or you want to pay at that time it was $25. I didn't have $25. So I was like, well, let's go to court. Let's take it to court at the end. I'm thinking maybe this guy won't show up, right? Dude, he was there and with a lawyer. I'm thinking for $25, he's got a lawyer? What the hell? So he starts saying, okay, were you boom, boom, boom? I said, okay. So I said, can I ask a question? The judge goes, yeah. I said, okay, why did it take you so long to stop me after I committed the offense? And his lawyer goes, you don't have to answer that. I said, did you give me a ticket because I did something wrong or because I was laughing at you? And the guy goes, you don't have to answer this. I told Judge, well, what the heck? What's going on, man? Then I was thinking, what the fuck is my lawyer? I was like, dude, he's got a lawyer. Where's my guy? Like, I thought everybody gets a lawyer in court, you know? I always see the things, you know, the state's going to give you a lawyer, you know? Somebody's going to give. I'm like, what the heck? Where's my lawyer? So I asked him all this question, nothing. I'm like, what the hell? I was framed. He didn't answer. He didn't do nothing. And his lawyer answered, you don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that. And I was like, railroad. So he said, okay, so you're going to pay the $25 or what? I said, I didn't have it. I said, no, I'll pay it later. So I got charged $25. I wish I had a camera then. They would have been like, woo.
Yeah, no doubt, right? But hey, we respect our law enforcement agents. We just want to say that out loud and on camera.
This was a long time ago. Like
this was a while ago before but we weren't doing anything. And in most cases, we weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
In most cases.
We were just innocent bystanders, and like they say, I didn't do nothing wrong, but I still get
we were just kids having fun.
We were that was 40 years ago. That was 40 years ago. So,
and then that time we were drinking at Beer Can Alley.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
You don't want to talk about that one?
That's too long of a story.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll save that one for another time.
Another time.
Okay, like back to Bill Cosby. What do you think?
Let's go back to Bill Cosby. Because Bill Cosby, I'm sure Bill Cosby is feeling really good right now.
Yeah, well, you know, like, I mean, I don't, this is my opinion and stuff like that. I know he had like 40 girls, 60 girls that they said he got with?
A bunch. Let's see. Does it say it in this article?
I don't know.
Oh, here. Well, I don't know. He had a bunch of accusers. That's all I know.
Okay, I want to ask
here's something. How long or why did they overturn Bill Cosby's conviction? It says here that the trial judge had allowed just one other accuser to testify about alleged and uncharged crimes at Cosby's first trial in 2017, when the jury deadlocked. However, he then allowed 5 other accusers to testify at the retrial about their experiences with Cosby in the 1980s. Now, when Pennsylvania Supreme Court accepted Cosby's appeal, it did so citing only 2 issues, including whether Cosby's second trial was tainted by the testimony of prior bad acts accusers So a lower appeals court had found introducing those witnesses was appropriate to show a signature pattern of drugging and molesting women. Cosby's lawyers argued that such testimony was more prejudicial than probative, thus violating trial rules. But the High Court's decision focused on the second issue, whether a previous prosecutor's decisions precluded Cosby's from being criminally prosecuted. If Cosby is correct that the Commonwealth was precluded from prosecuting him, then the question of whether the prior bad act testimony violated will become moot. I don't know what that means. The decision said. So I don't know what the hell moot is.
Raise your right hand.
Yeah, no doubt.
Do you solemnly swear?
Well, what does this mean?
Swear,
So my big thinking is this. My thought is this: what is going to happen? How will this case overturn all the other cases of all these other people's, the Weinsteins, the Epsteins? You know.
But the thing is, I think the main clause to the fact of the first clause. No, but what I think is that the only thing he's got going for it is that thing about that he testified and the prosecutor or the district attorney was going to give him they couldn't convict him of any crime. I think that's what got him out. So
okay.
And they used that, and I guess in the second, or I didn't even know he had two courts. The first one was a
No, I didn't.
know that.
Obviously, man, this thing was dragging out in court for a while before they can actually make a conviction.
Easy, dude. So no, I think that's just that's the only thing. And the other people,
years.
I mean, I know I feel sorry for all the women that actually, because I mean, do I believe all of them got it? I wouldn't say all of them,
Why is that? Why wouldn't you say all of them?
I think, in my opinion, I think some of them did want to use him to move up, so they say, up the ladder. But I mean, to say
the casting couch.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, do all the women? Well, I say a big percentage, maybe, yeah. But to drug him, I don't know. I mean, he had a lot of clout. He had a lot of. I mean, would he need to do that? I don't know. I mean, I can't say, but I mean, I feel sorry if it's true for all the women that it did happen to. I'm sorry. I mean, that happened to them, but it's just something, I mean, I still say probably a percentage are, I'm not saying
50-50, 30-40.
I don't know. See, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird for me to
46.
I mean, how many women would want to sleep with him at that time to move up the ladder? So they say. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Would you fall for? Would you have sexual favors if you had to move up the ladder and your boss was a woman?
I'll be like, please molest me and make me feel cheap. What do you think? A guy's way different, dude. It's like,
do you really think guys are way different?
I think they are. I think that I mean, come on. Most guys are gonna say, okay, whatever,
And I want to take this moment to just say, a lot of these are jokes that we tell, so don't take us for
yeah. Don't take us serious. We have no
we have no boundary for seriousness.
Yeah, we have no. Everything we do, we're always laughing and tired. I know it's not a place to be joking, but in reality, in reality, this happened, and I was kind of freaked out. Yes, I didn't think he was ever going to get out of the next. But I didn't think it was they only gave him 3 to 10. I thought they gave him a lot more. That's the other stuff that freaks me out. But hey, I mean, if money talks, like they say, lawyers, they got the good lawyers. They know people know people, and that's the way it works, baby. But I'm just saying, if it was just a regular schmo, that guy would have been in jail forever,
No doubt. No doubt. And that's the thing. Why is it that some high profile people will go ahead and be able to drag this stuff through court while low profile people or unknown people, they just, throw him away, throw her away, throw him away, throw them all away.
Yeah, they don't have no lawyer.
You're out of order. You're out of order. This whole court is out of order.
You
So let
know?
me take a quick moment, real quick, to mention Gossipine Socks. Use the promo code the Boomer Crew when you're purchasing your socks. You get 15% off of your wonderful premium high quality socks for men and women. And I guarantee your kids will steal them from you because they're great colors. Okay.
So
And
where are we at?
don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you can know when we're coming on. We usually do our shows. We put our shows out on Sunday or Sunday evening or Monday. They're actually processed and put out. However, today was a special news alert because we saw that Mr. Huxtable, the great Bill Cosby, has been released from prison, and we just wanted to talk about it because I just thought it was big news, and it is.
We wanted to make sure that it was. I was freaking out because I was like, man, that was so much.
Let's see what everybody else is saying about this.
What are they saying? They're probably freaking out.
Well,
too.
he already tweeted, and I'm waiting for people to really. Well, I shouldn't say this, but I'm not waiting for it, but I'm expecting it for all the people to say why, and all fired up about him getting out, because
everybody knows
people
that.
think the victims, are feeling. Let me see if we got Twitter wars going on.
Yeah, they're gonna be all a little pissed. I mean,
Little.
well, I mean, but they got it expected. I mean, come on, people got to be like, oh, okay, well, this is what usually happens,
Okay, well, let's see what's happening on Bill Cosby overturned. Let's hear some of these. Admitted to raping and drugging women, and y'all still like he ain't do it. It's literally stupid. Y'all black beyond reason at this point. LMAO. That's from Hoochie God. Hoochie God. I don't know who that is. Also, let's not forget Bill Cosby hates. Oh, and this is another one here. It says, let's not forget Bill Cosby hates black people. He went in front of the NAACP and called black people everything but a child of God. Wow. See, they're really coming after him, man.
I mean, dude, the guy's 83. I know. I mean, what can you say? I mean, dude, he's got the money. He's got buku money, I think. What is he worth? Do they even say how much he's worth?
Oh, Faison Love even said so. You know who Faison Love is?
No.
He was Big Perm in Fridays.
I forgot.
Big Perm, the guy who drove the ice cream truck.
Oh, I think I remember that on the movie Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Faison Love. He's saying something too. Let's see. So where's all the tweets on this? You think people would be? I don't even know how Twitter works. So
I'm gonna stay away from it to get scared they might say something wrong, dude.
Well, he can't convict himself again. I mean, it's over.
See, and that's where everybody's gonna get really mad. Is like, whoa, well now it's dead, it's done. That's it. Press the button.
Yeah. Let's see. Bill Cosby, Attention America.
Did that
they are here's Bill Cosby's one of his tweets, May 28th. Attention America, they are lying to you again. Here are the facts. Contrary to the reports that you have been reading in the media, Mr. Cosby has never charged was never charged or convicted of rape. Mr. Cosby was convicted of aggravated indecent assault, for which he maintains his innocence, which is interesting because the USA Today said that it was molestation and drugging.
Yeah, but what were the actual charges that he got convicted? That might have been what well, somebody's lying. Hey, you know that thing like they tell you not to press the red button?
Yeah. It
was weird. Like on my game, I pressed like a red button and then it started counting down 23 hours.
Oh, and here's some positive ones. My hero is free. I knew it was all a witch hunt from the beginning. So this guy George says that. So when he gone, I love. So when he gonna force his pudding pop into people?
What the
I don't,
hell?
I don't even want to say that.
I say we stand that one, man. Too much of there's no popping going on here. Pudding pop. Oh my god.
Some guy says, "Buddy, you can roofied and raped kids and got out on technicality." Oh man.
That's crazy. See what I mean? It's because yeah, I mean,
Now here's the big kicker, and this is somebody who this is a female says, and she's also verified through Twitter. She said, "What I find most remarkable about all this is the insinuation that 60 women of very different backgrounds who didn't know each other all woke up one day and said to each other, 'Hey, we all hate Bill Cosby. Let's all risk our reputations and accuse him of sex crimes in mass.'" That's that's the big
no,
deal.
then you got to think the other way. You got to think the other way. Well, that's a lot of women. Did he really have sex with that many women? And then nobody knew about it? Somebody had to know. Come on.
What do you mean didn't know about it?
Well, who took him there? Where did they rent? What hotel was it? Well, I never even heard nothing like that. Have you?
No, not at all.
So
But
I'm saying, you know what? I
you
mean,
mean were there any witnesses?
yeah, and nobody ever brought any witnesses.
Yeah. I don't know if there were.
I don't know.
That's tough.
I mean, I know he probably. I don't. Well,
Well, if you got accusers and no witnesses,
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying is that. I mean, I feel sorry for the women, but I mean, if it happened or whatever, but I mean, I'm not gonna say that there's not like some out there maybe not telling all the truth. You know what I mean? But I mean,
but
that's
here's the thing. There's another guy says BS. He's calling BS on it. He said, "You were convicted." This is another verified account. He says, "BS, you were convicted on what you admitted in a civil hearing." So did he admit to this?
Yeah, that's why they couldn't use it because the guy, whatchamacallit, said that he couldn't use it. The district attorney said, okay, if you tell us you won't be charged we can't prosecute you anything you say right now. And that's why he did it. So that one chick, I guess he admitted to, and he paid her like, I don't know, he paid her some bucks, some big bucks. And
so it was proven that he threw hush money to somebody.
Yeah, it was like he tried
to hear that.
Get it out. Like, well, yeah, he did who kind of the president thing. Try to stop her from talking. He did the same thing. So, I mean, it's just that's what I'm saying. See, if you got the money, it changes everything.
Ooh, some of this is just vile, man. Some of these,
yeah, go crazy. I mean, he got convicted, so he must have done something wrong,
Well, we got one guy, one person, Jamie, Bill Free. We got more work to do. Reparations, Black Lives Matter, and Bill Cosby. Oh, shoot. Larry Wilmore tweeted this over Bill Cosby's tweet that I have never been charged. Bill Cosby's tweet was this: I have never changed my stance nor my story. I have always maintained my innocence. Thank you to all my fans, supporters, and friends who stood by me through this ordeal. Special thanks to Pennsylvania Supreme Court for upholding the rule of law. So Bill Cosby has put this out. I don't know. I don't know if he, to put this out so fresh, so early, and then, expecting, I mean, this is, people are going to say what they feel, not so much according to what facts are. People are always going to say
I have no facts. I have no facts. I'm just saying.
This Larry Wilmore.
The facts I have is what I watched on the TV. That's it.
It says, yeah, well, I haven't changed my stance. either. And I haven't forgotten about you, MFer. You know who else hasn't changed their stance or stories? The numerous women who say you raped them. Ooh, and he pounds me too. I'm not a me tooer, but you know, uh, uh, everything can get out of place. So without having to roofie that, okay, man, oh man, they're just
Well, I think
bro.
they actually do have to change the laws about that, like about rape and all that. I mean, I know right now they have like a limited time or whatever.
But
Like
I mean, he said, did he say he did it? Is this what I'm understanding?
I'm thinking, well, no,
I've never
he
really
said,
looked into the case. I just
I mean,
saw
yeah,
pieces on the internet.
to get all into that, then you get really technical. Come on, you gotta be like, because what they used was the actual the I guess that civil suit that they had where he said, okay, I guess he admitted something there, and they used that in the last trial, and that's why he got convicted. But actually, they weren't supposed to use that due to the fact that the district attorney promised that he wasn't. So it was like
Yep.
almost like illegal search and seizure, I guess, something like that, where
Right.
he already. So
Well, I'm
that's the
expecting
thing.
what
That's the only
we're
reason he
what
got out because of that district attorney said that they weren't
right,
going to use it.
right. Well, basically what whew, man, people are just ripping. I mean, everyone's ripping. I saw a couple of positive, just supportive things some people said. Phew, everybody's just yeah, they're all over this thing, man.
Everybody should just get Jello pudding and just eat it and relax.
This one guy, oh my God, what he's saying. Fresh home, fresh home, my Bill Cosby. Let me know when you're in town so we can get our rape on.
Dang,
It's terrible.
man.
Oh my,
And
nice
now,
to
yeah,
him.
he's
Oh
gonna
man.
go
Well, they're
crazy.
doing the same thing that would happen to OJ Simpson after he got convicted or after he was released, and then everybody went after him. But this is so fresh for him coming out to say, 3 hours ago, saying I've never changed my stance nor my story. I've always maintained my innocence. Thank you to all my fans, supporters, and friends who stood by me through this ordeal. Special thanks to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court for upholding the rule of law. Hashtag Bill Cosby. But if he admitted this in court, this is where I don't
But not
I don't
anymore.
know
No,
this much
but
about.
yeah, he did it on the. I guess on the when they were suing him, the civil suit. That's where he admitted something. I'm not sure what it was, but I know he
This
admitted
one,
something there. And they
one
used,
gallery.
but the district attorney or whatever that civil suit was said, okay, if you whatever you admit here, we're never going to bring charges against you for it. So I guess he felt like, oh, okay. But then they used that on the second court, and he was
Now I gotta say this one because this is kind of funny. I mean, it's funny because this guy's from Russia, and he said, "You the one that pissed on girls, right?" Or was that Chris Brown?
oh my God, why is that funny?
No, sir, that was R. Kelly. Oh man, that's raw. Oh, dude, these are ridiculous.
By Chris Rock. He's going to take your millions away.
That's just amazing. If he admitted this, I just can't see how.
Well, yeah, but they pulled him, but the district attorney said they couldn't be charged. So, and then they used that in the second court, and that's why it was thrown out by the Supreme Court, and that's why he can't get judged.
Say it again. Say that again.
Oh yeah, say that again. Listen, due to the fact that the guy in the top was going downstairs and the guy in the bottom was going upstairs, they came in the middle and hit each other.
It was Mr. Mustard in the kitchen with the rope.
We don't know exactly what's going on here, but we are lawyers and we will defend you for a sum of, whatever. No, but I'm just saying, it's just what happened is, okay, he had a civil suit with one of the main defendant. I think the one that they use actually as the main defendant or whatever. And I guess during that civil suit, the district attorney said, okay, whatever you tell us, right now, we won't be able to use it against you, and you will never go to court or be judged for that. And he said, okay, so I guess he told them a little more than he should have. So then
Okay.
when it came to the second court date, I guess they used that testimony for his second trial, and that's why he got convicted. But now the Supreme Court said, hey, no, because you offered him immunity for testifying in the civil suit, then you used that. So basically what it did, it like everybody already knew. It was like, you know, like search and seizure. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You can't use that because you told them you couldn't, but they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why he got gone to jail. So so now basically the Supreme Court said, nope, you couldn't use that, and nope, everybody was tainted, and nope, mistrial, or not even mistrial, dismissed or whatever it was.
No way.
Pardon
Okay.
him.
All right. So this is crazy. I'm amazed by this. I did not know that and seeing on Twitter, this is just, I mean, everybody's saying, I shouldn't say not everybody, not all, but some are saying Bill Cosby, America's most famous serial rapist, admitted in testimony to this sedative, hypnotic methylaquone to a series of young women before having taken them into his care. And that was illegal. Wow. We got one guy. Here's a positive thing. Keep pushing, Mr. Cosby.
He will.
Keep pushing. Keep going forward. Oh man. Oh man. Well, I just think this was something that we had to really come out and talk about real quick. So fresh. And we're going to be doing some reactions on Sunday. And we're going to hope that you guys will be able to watch, like, subscribe, and
Make
also
sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what you want. You know what I mean? So far, we had a couple of them. We did it for you guys. So keep going.
Absolutely. So what we want to say now is remember our sponsor, Gossy Pine Socks, quality premium socks for men and women. When you go to gossypine.com, don't forget to use the promo code, the Boomer Crew, for 15% off of your purchase. Trust me, that's a great deal. And we will be, we want to thank Gossy Pine Socks for being our sponsor. And I think that's all we got for tonight.
All right, guys. See you guys later. Leave a comment.
And leave a comment on what you think about Bill Cosby. What do you think about him getting released? We want to know.
Yeah,
If we talk
and
about
let us
this
know
again,
also if you want anything on here you want to see, we'll do it for you.
Yeah, and all the guys are going to be on here our next broadcast. But like I said, we wanted to pop on here real quick because we were talking about it on the phone. And I thought, why not go out and share this? Because I want to know more about it. And we were just pulling it up as we were doing this. So what do you guys think about Bill Cosby's release? Let us know in the comments. Again, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon. And if you want to see us every time we put something out, make sure you hit that,
Right.
what is it? The bell icon, right? I don't even know most of this stuff. We do this, but we don't know anything about it.
Yeah, hit the little
notifications.
bell.
Hit the notifications. Hit the notifications if you want to know any new stuff that we are putting out. We're putting it out as much as we can, guys, and we're listening to your comments. We're listening to what you want to see us do. We got a lot of ideas on the cutting room floor, but we want to know what you think by the comments below. Tell us about what you think about Bill Cosby in the comments below. Let us know what you want to hear about, our take on about anything in the news, and we will put it out there, or anything else. We appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you soon, YouTube. And we're out right now for half of the Boomer Crew. Me and Vic. See you guys later.
Later.